You thought you could handle that weapon. Without hands, you can't handle a weapon. Let us on to the lift.
Corporal Antioch?
Corporal Antioch?
Yes, my lord.
We have word that an Inquisitor is in the Manufactorum.
Yes,
Let us
Lord
go
Dogan.
find him.
We have not seen him for several days.
Space Marine coming September. Well, I'll fade off into the next part of Space Marine Special. Well, hello. You joined me here for a second, bit of a intermission. That's the word, intermission between Space Marine for a little bit of amusement. Because, please God, do not think this is going to go anywhere, because it's not. Let's go with New Game and listen to this man.
News. A gargantuan hulk has drifted out of the warp. Imperial records have little details on its history, but it seems to be made up of at least 50 smaller hulks merged together. The whole infrastructure dates back several millennia. It is moving fast and heading on a collision course for Delvar 3. Millions of lives there are at risk. The hulk must be stopped. Unfortunately, we cannot fusion bomb it. We do not have sufficient firepower locally. Our only option is to board the hulk and progress through the darkness and unknown. We must find a warp drive and throw the hulk back into the recesses of the warp. Brothers, it may cost you your lives, but your actions will be immortalized in the history of the Blood Angels. Time is short. Once you have boarded the hulk, establish a perimeter. There must be some archived records held somewhere. Retrieve any you find. Act with haste, brothers. Bless your weapons.
Bless our weapons indeed. This is Space Hulk, Vengeance of the Blood Angels. I think. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I got that right. Now, I don't know whether it's a good game, because I've got no idea what I'm doing. The problem is, I don't have an instruction manual is a key issue. Now, if I... No, that didn't... No. I have been Oh, now suddenly you'll move. What the fuck? Now, see, this is part of the problem. As I say, do not expect this to go anywhere, because I don't... I mean, are you... Octavius. If I ask... No. Nah, shit goes down, and I'm just pushing every button, hoping for the best. See, I killed him. Now, can I kill the second one? Can I kill him? Can I kill him? Yes! And a third! And a third! Well, we're getting the third! Oh, there we go!
You have been killed.
You have been killed. As I say, I wish I had an instruction manual. And you never know, if I carry on trying, something somewhere might actually make sense. I'll have another go, because I've got a few minutes to fill between the Space Marine demo levels in this Space Marine special, and so I might as well carry on trying this thing. But seal these doors. Yes.
A power field generator.
Yes.
At this point,
Two Terminators must survive.
Must move to this area.
Well,
An archived record must be retrieved.
why can't they survive? I don't. That. Have I got a. That, can I? No. Can I? No. No. So. No, I'm not allowed to send you that direction. I'm not allowed to send you that. Oh no! Was that? Obviously, I think during that moment I'm supposed to do something. But don't let out. No, don't let out. I don't. What do you do? What are you actually doing, this guy? No, oh, there we go. I didn't even make it past the first one.
You have been killed.
I love that for an ending, though. That's the ending to what every game should be. You have been killed. Just simple state the facts. You have been killed. The only way it could be made better, perhaps, would be you have been killed. You're an idiot. And the game just ends there. We'll try one more time, and then back to proper gameplay that I can actually understand. Close the doors. Yes, right.
Power field generator must be positioned at this point. 2 Terminators must survive.
Two
All surviving Terminators.
No Terminators seem to survive.
An archived record must be retrieved.
Oh, this is unbelievable. Right, so I gotta go over here. So if you go over there, then
Amphibious.
you go over there as well. But you go over there.
Drill.
Pluvius. No.
Advance to this room.
Advance, yes. I'd like you to advance. Why aren't you advancing? Are you advancing? Do I know?
Incoming on Zaphon.
No, come on! I don't even know what buttons you're supposed to push in combat. Oh man.
You have been killed.
Well, on that note, you have been killed. I think I'm going to give up on the space hole. The shock. I did do some research. I tried to find an instruction manual, but I couldn't fucking find one. So I've had to do trial and error, and trial and error has not worked out this time. Anyway, back onto that screen where there's a very short, squat Terminator armoured man there. So yes, we'll be fading into the third part of this Space Marine special, which is more Space Marine fading. Well, I imagine this screen looks slightly familiar because it's identical to what we started with. So, why would I be doing the same thing again? I'm not. I'm doing the second available level in the Space Marine demo. So you can enjoy seeing me slay more orcs, but in a slightly different fashion. Oh yeah, activate, fair enough. Doors, can't they just open themselves? A drop pod! I'm sure this will lead to something interesting.
Assault support pods.
Or assault support pods, if you insist, fair enough. It's a jump pack! Pick up the jump pack. Oh yes, please. Jump packs are fun. A little bit awkward, but fun. It took me a fairly decent length of time to actually... I know how to use them, so don't tell me.
Take to the high ground, Captain. We will...
If I'm the captain, don't give me orders. Boy. Whoosh! As you can see, you can whoosh yourself into the air with the jump pack, as would be expected from a jump pack. And then you can aim it carefully and slam into the ground, but avoiding blowing yourself up, preferably. If they're just on the verge, it seems, you do get to stun them, which is quite reasonable. But I think if you can really pound them... Oh, I didn't. If they're in the centre of that big old ground pound of doom, then you can kill them immediately. Launch into the air and whoosh! It is immensely fun, this jump pack. I've probably used the word immensely fun previously. That's an exploding barrel of bastardry. I didn't really want to explode the barrel, but I will try and just quickly explain how it works. You jump into the air, and then you aim, and then you pound the ground! Not hugely complicated, but as I say, it takes... I don't know, for me, it took a good couple of sessions to really get to grips with how to aim for the best. So it was a little bit... Well, I suppose it was a challenge, in fairness. Perfectly reasonable challenge. Perfectly acceptable that they should put in a section that challenges you. But, Space Marines! Let's get them! No, I'm gonna get you, you bastards. You grizzly bastards. Boom! But, it's such... Because, I mean, I know from Dawn of War, one of my favourite things was, a man called Thaddeus. was the first person, I think, available to get a jump pack. I might be wrong. I don't know if the commander... I know the commander had jump packs available, but I'm not convinced he was... Not convinced he was allowed one until you joined with Thaddeus. But anyway, Thaddeus was one of my favourites because he was able to leap into battle and plough down onto them. And it's even more fun being the man behind, you know... Whoa! I thought fair enough. I thought I'd executed him, so it came as a little bit of surprise when it turned out I hadn't. I really need to avoid exploding barrels. Really need to avoid exploding barrels, but never mind. I'm not taking enough damage to really make myself desperately avoid them. Boom! You bastards. Oh, this game. It makes you violent towards orcs. Which, I suppose, in fairness, is quite reasonable. You're allowed to be violent towards orcs, I think. Boom! I gain your health. Slice an orc in half for his health! That's how real life works. Always remember, folks, if you're ever feeling low and unhealthy, find yourself an orc and slice him in half. You'll get back to feeling marvellous. Hello, there's a bloke throwing grenades. How dare you! Scum! Now, one more leap! Pound! For no good reason! Let us go into this incredibly tight enclosed space. Take it off. No room for that jump pack, Captain. Well, that's why I took it off, you little dick. He says it after you take it off. Space Marine, coming September. Fading away, and this is probably the end of Dragon's Half Hour. Cheerio, hope you enjoyed it. So long.